am too.
Hi.
How are you?
You don't understand how excited I am to be on this show.
Really?
Yes.
I'm excited to have you on the show.
I wanted to come on for so long, but I've never had anything to talk about.
Oh, you could have just... Oh, you had plenty to talk.
I don't believe
yeah,
that.
I disagree with that. You've had plenty to talk
Nothing
about.
positive, put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm really happy for you, proud of you, all those things. I'm happy to have you on. We've had your mom on many, many times.
She just loves coming on the show. She loves you so much.
Yeah, I love her too. She's always doing something. Let me just show you. I just put together a tiny montage.
Oh, God, I don't
Let me
want to
just
see
get
this.
your reaction of what she's like on the show. Look, a quick montage.
Oh, you see? I'd like to have sex with him. I like him.
Come on.
I'd like to have sex with him. I think he's so hot. Oh. I want to lick him all over. I just adore him.
That's your mom.
Yeah, I know, that's my mom. Well, you know, she's really advanced from where she used to stand on the balcony when the school bus picked me up and flash everyone.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
So that's nothing.
No,
That doesn't
nothing.
shock you at all. Wow. She's fantastic, and I would imagine it's great to have a mom like that that you can go to and share anything with, and she supports you.
That's why I always say that I have the best mum in the world, because I can literally go to my mum for anything, and how shocking and how scaring it can be sometimes. She always does this. We'll sort it out. And then I know it's going to be all right, because she's got an amazing way, even though, like, most of the time when I come to her, she doesn't approve of what I've done, and she'll let me know. She'll always make it better and help me.
And did you go to her first when you were honest about your drug use? Is that the first person you went to?
No, because I was ashamed of myself. I didn't want to tell my parents, because
Really?
my mum had been in a relationship with my father for years and years and years, where she tried to get him sober, and I was completely ashamed that I would have to go to her and now tell her that her daughter had issues as well.
Wow. And when you were doing drugs, did you think about that? Did you, because you saw your dad and how that is a horrible existence. And
it's a really horrible feeling, because I wanted to tell my mom so bad, and I knew she kind of knew, but I was just so, I felt such like a horrible daughter, because I felt like I'd let her down. But what I didn't realize is that if I just would have went to her a long time ago, she would have helped me no matter what.
Right. And do you think that it was the pressure of all eyes on you and the family? Was it before the reality show started that you did this, or during?
I started experimenting with drugs when I was 13.
13?
Yeah, but by the time we started doing the Osbournes, I really was a full-blown drug addict. And it was at a time in my life where suddenly I was famous. My mum had cancer. My dad almost died in a bike accident, so I was going between a hospital in London and a hospital in LA. And on top of dealing with every time, I felt like I didn't deserve to be this miserable, I didn't have the right to be, rather. And, you know, I'd open up magazines and it'd be like, the fat daughter of Ozzy Osbourne. And I'd have things to an extreme where people would drive past our house, because it was very close to Sunset, where we filmed the Osbournes, and scream, "You're fat and ugly, we hate you." And it would be like consistently every Friday and Saturday night. And
unbelievable.
It was a lot for me to handle.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't handle it very well.
Wow, that's just horrible. I mean, you know that magazines are mean like that and cruel like that, but that's unbelievable that people would do that. But I think what you're doing by sharing not only this, talking about this, but sharing that what you went through helps so many other people out there, whether it's teenagers or adults that are trying to cover up some type of pain. I think it's so important that you're sharing this, so I thank you for that, because that's brave. That's really brave.